more people that are signing on here, so we're just going to give them a couple of seconds here to get logged in. On behalf of AGTA GemFair, welcome to this webinar. My name is Abigail, and I am one of your customer service representatives from Segmark Solutions. We're here today to tell you about the AGTA's free marketing invitation program for AGTA GemFair exhibitors. First, we have a few housekeeping notes. I want to let you know that we are recording today's webinar, and a link will be posted to the exhibitor portion of the show's website. If you're having difficulty hearing us today and are listening through the computer, please check that your speaker volume is turned up. If you're still having problems hearing through your computer, please consider dialing in through the conference call line. That dial-in information was included in the link sent to you as confirmation of today's webinar. Please feel free to ask questions throughout the webinar using the questions box located to the right side of your screen in the control panel. We will respond to questions throughout the presentation and have also allotted time for Q&As at the end of the webinar if needed. Today we have with us Joe Watson of Segmark Solutions, who will provide us with an explanation of the types of promotional invitations and walk us through the steps in how to order them and how to use them. Before I turn things over to Joe, let me just give you a quick overview of the exhibitor invitation program. The AGTA GemFair invitation program is accessed through an online marketing portal and is a free marketing opportunity that is provided to all of our exhibitors. While we already do an extensive amount of attendee marketing, this exhibitor invitation program is an excellent way to ensure that the customers and prospects that you know receive an invitation from you to attend the show. This is a great way to market and promote your business, including your location and booth number at the show. There are two online components to this program: free customized web banners and free customized email invitations. There are three size options for the customized web banners, and you're more than welcome to order all three. For the email invitation, you also have several options. Both of these components are very easy to order, and the process is extremely user-friendly. And now I'd like to introduce Joe Watson, who will begin with the customized web banners and walk us through the program. Joe?
Thank you, Abby. Welcome to everyone that's joining in. As Abby just said, we've had a few folks just logging in. I see someone else logging in now, but we're going to get started. We're going to start off with the web banners. As Abby said, there are three different web banners. The first one right here is 400 by 400. The next one, and this is all in pixels, the next one is 220 by 100, and then we have a 175 by 175. Now what we're going to do, we're going to just bounce between a PDF that we've compiled for you. We're going to show you different ways of using the web banners, using the emails, and we're also going to go over to the live ordering site. So right now I just want to go over to the live ordering site, and we're going to show you how to place an order, and then we're going to come back to our PDF and show you different applications. Okay, so I'm sure everyone has received this link from Show Management. If you have not, it is agtainvitations.com. That will bring you to the page that you are looking at right now. This is the marketing portal. And this is the landing page, and as you can see, we have web banners and custom email invitations over here. We're going to go to the web banners first. All you have to do is just simply click on it, and once again you can see there are three different sizes. Right underneath here it shows you the sizes, you know, the 175 by 175, which is a nice square. That one is really, we've seen a lot of exhibitors use that if you have an e-newsletter or your company website. And again, we're going to show you examples shortly. The next one over here is 220 by 100. That's perfect for your email signatures. And the one over here to the right is 400 by 400. That's for social media. And again, this is what Facebook requests, and once you upload it to their system, it'll proportionately take it down to the correct size. Like Abby said, you can order all three of the banners. You're not limited to just ordering one banner. So if we scroll down a little bit, in order to place an order, if you would like to order all three, you would simply just put a check in each one of the boxes. If you would only like 2 of them, only check the 2. If you want to just have an email signature, you would just simply check 1. And then you're going to come down and you are going to just give us your booth number and your name, your company name, your email address, and your phone number. Again, this information here is only for us in case we find a problem. We have a way of contacting you and we know who placed an order. So once again, you can order all 3. It's very simple. I mean, to order the web banners, it takes you less than a minute. You just log on, put a check in the box, give us your booth number, and give us your contact information. Okay, what we're going to do now is go back over here. Once you do place your order, what you're going to do is you're going to receive an email very similar to this. In the email, in the second paragraph, please link the image to, and you're going to have a reg link here. Each exhibitor has a specific link, so what you have to do, no matter where you place your web banners, you have to hyperlink it to the link. If you put it in your email signature, if you put it in an e-newsletter, if you put it on your company website, it's imperative that you make sure, no matter where you place these buttons, is that you hyperlink it to the link. Now we're going to show a couple of examples. The first one, we've just put together a website page, and you can see here that we've placed a button. Now, when I scroll over it, you'll see that it's going to go right to the show registration page. And the reason that's happening is because behind the scenes, this is hyperlinked to this link. Okay, so that's one way. If you do not have room on your website, but maybe you have a page and you have your own images up here, and you would just like to bring people to register now, you could just hyperlink those letters, those words, register now. And again, everything goes back to that link. Okay, email signature, just like that. You would have your email signature, maybe with your company logo, your contact information, and right below that, you would use the banner. Now, just because we suggest this banner for your email, it does not mean that you have to use that one. If you would like to use maybe the 175 by 175, absolutely you can do that. You can also notice on all the banners, we've just populated it with 1, 2, 3, 4, but your booth number will appear on each button that goes out or each banner that goes out that we send out for you. Most of the country is working with their email program. It is Outlook. If you are having problems placing the web button or hyperlinking it, we have some simple instructions here. I know it seems like a lot, but they're just step-by-step instructions on what you need to do to place it in your email signature. Again, this webinar is being recorded, or you could always give us a call at customer service. We're going to go over our number later, but that's 203-563-9212, and we'll be more than happy to either help you, or we could just send you a plain text document with all this information in it. So once again, that's only for placing in Outlook. Again, if you don't want to put the logo, you could just simply do a click here, but just please be sure to hyperlink it. Another application for using the web button or web banner would be if you had a company e-newsletter. Very much like your website, you could simply do a click here, and when I scroll over it, because it is hyperlinked, you can see where it's bringing you right to the AGTA show and the registration page. And down here, same thing. You could just place a button or a banner any place you like. For many of the shows that we work on, exhibitors have asked the question, do I need to have a specific page on my website? Can I place it anywhere? Can I place it in more than one spot on my website? And the answer is absolutely yes. That's entirely up to you. Once you receive the banner from us, you could use it in an e-newsletter. You could put it in your email signature. If you have a show-specific page telling everyone about the show and that you're going to be there, absolutely. Or if you want to even put it on your homepage, it's totally up to you. So what we're going to do now is go back over. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, we just had a question that came in, so let's address the question first.
One of the things here is, I know you've already mentioned it, Joe, is do you have to use the web banner link with the web button? We recommend that you do use the web link only because that takes people right to the registration page. You want to be able to drive people to the registration page. So that is, so yes, we do recommend it. You don't have to, but, again, we do recommend that you hyperlink it. And if you are having problems with any of the hyperlinks and that, again, just give us a call or shoot us an email. We're right here to talk you through that. Our customer service lines are open. Joe will cover that in a few minutes. But, we're here to help you and make this as easy as possible for you.
Right. As Abby just said, you don't have to use the link, but that's what brings everyone to the to the show's registration page. And regarding our customer service, we are here from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to answer any of your questions. We'll go over all of our contact information very shortly. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back over to the live ordering site, and we're back on our landing page. If you would like to send out an email invitation, you would simply click it. This is all new this year. In the past, we've always offered a single image upload where you could put a product shot, your company logo. Now this year, and again, this is due to the request of many, many exhibitors that wanted to show more options, more gems, more stones. You can see the different layouts here. The first one on the left is you have the option of uploading one image. Over here on the right, you could upload 2. Or if you decide to choose number 3, you can put 3 images. I can tell you thus far, from all of the exhibitors that have placed orders, everyone except one exhibitor has used the 3 option. Again, totally up to you. And you're not limited. You can go back and place multiple orders. For this webinar, the functionality is all the same. Whether you choose 1, 2, or 3, it's just you're uploading an additional image. What we're going to do is we're just going to choose number 2. It's a very popular one as well. Your company name appears up top. The way that you're seeing it right now in red is how it appears, followed by your company booth number, where we have the 9999. Visit our website. That's where you put in your web address, and that's on the ordering page. We're going to show you that. Heading 1 with the option of 2 paragraphs beneath it. Heading 2 with the option of 2 paragraphs and 2 images. So this is a WYSIWYG view of what your final email will look like. What we're going to do now is just go down to the order page. Right here, your company name. We do ask that you limit it to 45 characters. If you do not, the system will not stop you, but what we may have to do is just decrease the font size slightly to make it all fit on one line so it doesn't truncate. Next, give us your booth number. Here with your company website, you just give us the www in your website. We do not need the HTTP. Heading 1, right here. And again, if you're talking about a specific gem or one of your products, earrings, what have you, and you want to have a call out, you would definitely put it in heading 1 or heading 2. And that's what's going to show in color. And I'm just going to go back up for a second. So you can see right there it's prominent. If you have something specific, just put it in your headings. And then you have 2 paragraphs to put information. You do not have to use both paragraph boxes. It's entirely up to you. We have over here on the right in the please read carefully information, a limit of 140 characters. You do not have to count characters. That's more of a suggestion than a limit. With email marketing, less is more. Sometimes exhibitors put a tremendous amount of written information, and chances are a lot of that information is not read. So that's more of a reminder on our part, but it's not going to stop you. Our system will not stop you. If you go to 180 characters or 200 characters per box, absolutely fine. But again, if you have more information, you can put information in the first box, additional information in the second box. In heading number 2, maybe there's a different maybe earrings you want to talk about or certain gems. You would just put that appropriate heading in there, and then you could get you have an opportunity below here to talk about it. Scrolling down, this is simply how you upload it. It's just like if you're going to send an image in an email, you browse out to your computer. We do suggest 250 by 200. Please do not agonize over sizing it. We have to resize the majority of the orders that come in, but we do ask that it is a JPEG. If by chance you do not have a JPEG, maybe you only have a PDF, not a problem. Send it to us. Again, we're going to show you our email address and everything else. Actually, it's right here. You could send it to orders@agtainvitations.com, and just tell us that you're going to be placing an email order and that you don't have a JPEG. Maybe you only have a GIF file or possibly only a PDF. Send it to us. We'll be more than happy to resize it and then send it back to you for uploading.
And actually, I just want to make, we've had a couple of questions that have come in here. One of the questions is, and this is just a clarification, you can use both of these programs. It's not an either-or situation. We really want and encourage you to utilize both the web banners and the emails. It's not an either-or. We've had a couple of people that have scrolled in here to say that either-or. We have also several questions in regards to lists that are coming up, and Joe, I think that's a good segue into it because I think you're about to start talking about the list, correct?
Right. Actually, there is one email here, or actually one question. How many times can I send out a newsletter? It's entirely up to you. If you're sending it out, if you do a monthly newsletter or a bi-monthly newsletter, entirely up to you. Once you have the link and the banners from us, once again, you can use this in an e-newsletter, in your website, in your email signatures, wherever you like.
And I think a follow-up to that question is how many times can they send out the email itself, the e-bite?
Oh, okay. Again, if we send it out for you, we can do it. I'm not going to say as many times, but 2 or 3 times for you. Generally, 3 times is the maximum. And again, you don't want to overwhelm someone with bombarding them with emails. But here we are, early December. The show is at beginning of February. You can definitely send out an email now, and then another one in January, and then another one just before the show. I mean, not a problem at all. And again, if you're going to be sending out your own emails, then it's entirely up to you. You could send it out as often as you would like. One thing we're going to start talking about, if we send it out for you, if we deploy for you, if we send out emails for you on your behalf. Okay, we are a third-party company. We do this for many shows across the country. We absolutely do not share lists. They are destroyed once your email goes out. If you have a legal disclosure, with regards to the safety of your list and that we do not sell it, by all means, send it to us. We're more than happy to just read it over, sign it, and send it back to you. If you do not have a disclosure, our legal department has put one together. We'll be more than happy to send it to you. You can review it. sign it, we'll sign it and send it back to you. We definitely take the security of your list, it's at the highest level because we know how important everyone's, lists, are. When we do send out the emails for you, they do not come out, they're not sent out by show management, they're not sent out by us, they come from you. So for instance, the subject line would have your company name invites you to attend the AGTA GemFair, Expo. The from email address would be the reply to address that you put in your email. So we are totally hidden. I mean, we are layers and layers down the HTML code, so no one will really know that it's coming from us. Another question that just came in, if someone opts out, are they opting out from my list? That's a great question. No, they're not. They're only opting out from us. So if you were to give us your list and 5 people opted out, they're not opting out from you, they're opting out from us. So their names are not going to be removed from your original list that you sent us. And once again, once you give us a list, once your deployment goes out, if it's a single deployment, it will be removed from our servers, generally within 24 hours of deployment. If you've requested us to send out multiple deployments, we will hold your list until the last deployment is sent out, and then we will remove it from our servers. So coming down the order site here again, we have a opt-out email. By law, we have to have an opt-out in there. That should just be someone within your company or organization that manages your lists. And right here is the portion regarding your email list. If you would like us to deploy it, you leave the little check in the box. Again, you would just simply browse out, get the Excel file, and attach it. And again, right here, we can send out a limit of up to 10,000. If you do have more than 10,000, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to check with show management for you to see if we could send additional emails out for you. The reply to address, that goes right here, and your deployment date or date. So you could put in an order today and just tell us you would like it deployed tomorrow, and then again on January 15th, and then maybe on February 1st, right before the show. And then we'll accommodate all 3 of those deployments for you. And then moving down, just your name, your company name, email, and phone. And this is a way for us to contact the individual that placed the order. Sometimes there's an image problem. Maybe it's a little bit too small. It's pixelated. So what we want to do is reach out to you and give you the opportunity to change it. Let's just go back up top for a quick moment. I mentioned this before. We do have 3 options. You are not limited to using only one of the 3. You can place an order today for the image 1. You could place one next week for 2, and one next month using all 3. So you're not limited. You could even come back and maybe upload one today with 3 images, and next month you could maybe it's new information, new images. You're going to have a new stone, a new gem, new earrings, new necklaces that you're going to be previewing at the show. You can definitely use it there. It looks like we have a couple of more questions that have just come in.
Yep, one of the questions here is, and actually Joe, I think you just covered that, you can utilize any of the 3 different templates here at any given time, so I think we've covered that one. But one of the other things here is the actual uploading of the list. It just needs to be an Excel file, and all we need to have on that is 1 column with just email addresses. We do not have to have the company name, the phone numbers, any of the other pertinent information that you might have in the list. All you have to send us is just the one column with just email addresses. That's all we have to have for that. Another Another question we have here is, can I upload a logo versus a product image? Most definitely. Obviously, your branding is very important. By all means, you can certainly upload a logo. And again, if you have an issue with sizing of an image or a logo, by all means, pick up the phone or give us a call, and we will help you out with the sizing or creating that JPEG that you need for the submission. I think that is it at the moment. Do you want to go to the PDF?
Sure. Okay, so now that you've placed your order, we're just going to go to the email portion of it. After you place your order, you're going to receive an email from us right here after the first paragraph. You will see an HTML link, and when you click on that link, you will have an opportunity to view your email. Excuse me. At that time, if you see something wrong, maybe there's a typo, possibly you're not happy with one of the images, what you can do is reply to that email, send us the new image. We'll be more than happy to change it for you and send you back a new link. Or maybe there's just a typo. You can even give us a call on the phone. Sometimes our lines are very busy. But if not, we'll give you a call right back. We respond to everyone definitely within 30 minutes. But if there's just a simple typo, we can go in generally on the spot and make the change for you. We do a little bit of work on the HTML on this side, and you're all set. You press a couple of buttons, and you'll have your information at your hands. So this is the email that you receive from us. Again, all you have to do is simply click that link. It'll bring you to the actual email. If you want to send your own out, again, not a problem. Maybe you have a contract with Constant Contact or MailChimp. There's hundreds of suppliers out there. What you would simply do is copy the HTML code from your email invitation. If you don't know how to retrieve it, can't retrieve it, just give us a call at customer service. We'll be more than happy to go into the site. We'll copy all of your HTML information, and then what we're going to do is send it back to you in a plain text. You simply upload it into your template, and then you're off and running. The only thing that we absolutely strongly suggest, if you're using, an outside vendor, send yourself a test first. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes there's some special coding in some of these templates that are out there, and the registration link may not work, or your website link. If that's the case, you are going to have to reach out to your vendor, whomever they are, and they're going to have to help you with it. That's about the only thing that we're unable to help you with. But if you do need the code, by all means, we'll be more than happy to send it and get it out to you.
I also have one question here in regards to the email signature directions. Excuse me. Every email program is different. The step-by-step directions we have here are for Outlook, but our customer service representatives are very well educated on the different types of programs and can walk you through just about any one of them to help put your email signature together. So again, just pick up the phone, give us a call. We're customer service. We have representatives here ready and available to help you and walk you right through the program. While you're doing the order, we have the tendency to get people that just call right in, and as they're placing the order, we walk them right through it. So don't hesitate to utilize us as a source, as a resource. I think that's it for questions. Did you have anything?
That looks like it for questions. We're just about at the end of our webinar. What we'll do here is just stay on for another moment or two to see if there are any additional questions. And if not, we'll be signing off. But here's our contact information. Again, when you're placing your order, if you have any difficulties, if you have any questions, by all means, please reach out to us. Our phone number is 203-563-8255. 9212, or you could always send us an email at orders@agtainvitations.com. We will respond to you quickly, and once again, we just had one order that came in, and the individual is asking, can I use all of the web banners and all of the email templates? And the answer is absolutely. You can definitely do that. There is no limit with this program. It is free for you to use. There is absolutely no charge for you to use this. So you can use it often, and you can use it as many times as you would like.
And one more thing just to add here. There will be a follow-up email that will come out probably tomorrow, and in that we will have the link to the portal. So if you are missing the link or you don't have it, you will have it in that follow-up email tomorrow. But again, the link is www.agtainvitations.com. So that's the access to the marketing portal.
Okay, and I do not see any other questions, so our webinar has ended. I thank everyone that listened in and participated. By all means, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to give us a call, and feel free to use the site as early and often as possible. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday, and looking forward to a great show in Tucson this year.